Hi, fifth graders. I hope you're having a great day today. We are going to be continuing to read the text Earthquakes. And in chapter 2, we're going to dive into the science behind what causes earthquakes. And as close readers today, we are going to be applying the skill of identifying the main idea and supporting details in the text. So we're going to talk through that just a little bit before we dive in. So I really like to think of main idea and supporting details as a table. The top of the table is the most important part of the table. It's the part that we use the most when we're using a table. And in text, the main idea is like the tabletop because it is the most important or the central thought of a given paragraph, or in some cases, a larger portion of text. So think of the main idea as your tabletop. The supporting details are really important though, because they are what hold up or support the tabletop. And so the supporting details in text are the things that are examples or give us facts that support the main idea. How many of you have ever been asked by your parents how your day at school was? And you said, it was good. And your parents probably followed up and said, well, how was it good? Tell me something specific that was good. When you said it was good, you gave them the main idea, but you didn't provide any supporting details to hold up or to prove your main idea. So you could talk about how you had a great time and your team won a game in PE. You could talk about how you aced your science test. Those would all be supporting details that would prove or hold up your main idea that you had a great day at school. So think of main idea and supporting details like a table. So in text, sometimes authors just come out and they tell us the main idea. And you as writers sometimes do this as well with something called a topic sentence. So you might say as a writer, I had a wonderful day at school. And then you could give all of your supporting details. So sometimes authors come right out and they tell us the main idea. But sometimes we as readers have to read a little closer. And especially as you get older, in fifth grade text, you are going to need to be digging in further to find out the main idea. It's not always just going to come right out in a topic sentence. And in that case, those main ideas are implied, but we as close readers have to identify those main ideas. So let's take a look at a couple examples. So the students had fun on their field trip. They visited the Marine Museum. They were able to tour a tugboat. They bought souvenirs. And then after the tours, they ate a picnic lunch in the park and played with their friends. We can very easily see the main idea. The students had a great time on their field trip. And then the author of this paragraph provides plenty of supporting details, lots of table legs here to hold up the main idea that students had fun. That is a topic sentence right there. It is very explicit. We know exactly what the main idea is, as well as which ones are the supporting details. If we look at this one, someone's writing a note to someone that they clearly love, and they're not with them right now, saying that they can't eat or they can't sleep when they're gone. They miss their lovely smile. They really want them to come home soon. The author is not coming out and just telling us the main idea of this paragraph, but what they're really trying to get across to Samantha is that they miss her. So sometimes we have to imply what the main idea is based on the supporting details that the author provides. So let's take a look at this paragraph. I bet you're very quickly going to be able to identify which one of these details does not support the main idea. Let's read this together. Maria offered to help her mother clean the house. She vacuumed the living room and dusted the furniture. She picked up the toys in the playroom. She ate a ham sandwich for lunch. Then she mopped the floor. Well, it's very clear that our main idea here is that Maria is helping her mother clean her house. And I can see a number of details that support or hold up, like my table legs, the main idea. But there is one detail in there that is not at all related to my main idea. Which sentence is that? That's right. She ate a ham sandwich for lunch. Well, that's great, but that has nothing to do with the fact that her mother, she's helping her mother clean the house, whereas the other details do support that main idea. So as readers, we need to be able to identify which details do not apply and support our main idea. Let's take a look at this paragraph. I want you to read it silently to yourself. What's the main idea of this paragraph? Look at your choices. Hopefully you chose C. Soccer players learn many skills when playing soccer. So this is an example of a stated main idea. It is stated right in our topic sentence. And we have lots of supporting details. What kind of skills do they learn? They learn to dribble. They learn to pass. They learn to control the ball. And then they learn to work together with their teammates. So we have a very explicit main idea and plenty of details to support that main idea. Let's look at this one. Let's read this one together. Swimming is one thing that can be done at the beach. Snorkeling is another thing that can be enjoyed. Playing beach volleyball can be a lot of fun. It is also fun to look at shells. Some people simply like to sunbathe. What is the implied main idea? So if I look at the first sentence there, swimming is one thing that can be done at the beach. Well, that's true. But if I look at the following sentences, they're about other things I can do at the beach. They are not about swimming. So that is not a main idea because what follows it does not support that main idea. So if I look closely at these sentences, I can see that each one of these is a separate supporting detail. But what do they all have in common together? What do you think the author's implied main idea is here? Maybe you said something like, there are lots of fun things to do at the beach. That would be a main idea. And then we have a number of supporting details: swimming, snorkeling, beach volleyball, looking for shells, and sunbathing. So as we begin reading the Earthquakes, Chapter 2 today, you're going to be seeing some questions about main idea and supporting details. I want you to think of that table with your main idea being the tabletop, and your supporting details are your table legs that are holding up or proving your main idea. Have a great day.